The Nova Scotia Nurses Union is marking a major milestone, 50 years, and I'm joined this morning with Tom Patterson, who is the founder of the Nurses Union, as well as Janet Hazelton, who is the current president of the union. Thank you both so much for joining us this morning. And Tom, I'd love to start with you. Why was it so important to unionize 50 years ago?
Well, nurses back 50 years ago and before that had very basic entitlements, those that were determined by the employer, and it just didn't suit their needs. They needed more, they deserved more, and so they decided to form associations prior to hiring me, and then we worked to grow the union and actually create it in a positive structure in 1976.
And Janet, you've been with the Nurses Union for quite some time. Tell me about some of the achievements that you've seen over the years.
Well, certainly as an organization, we have grown. We have probably triple the staff we had 50 years ago. We have a lot more available to our members. We have education, communication, labor relations. So our organization has grown, our numbers have grown. We have around 9,000 nurses now that we represent, which is significantly more than we've had for many, many years. We've grown as an organization. We're more sophisticated than we were because obviously we have tools that help us do our work better. So as a union, we've come a long way in 50 years.
And what about the next 50 years? That might be a little far in the future.
Well, we still have some very significant problems within nursing, within healthcare in this province and in this country, one of which, of course, is violence. Too often, our nurses and other healthcare workers are attacked, either verbally, physically, while they're doing their job, which is unacceptable. We're taking steps towards eliminating that. So in the next 50 years, my hope is that will be eliminated. And then our one-patient ratios, so that nurses know when they come to work, I'm going to have 4 patients, not 6, not 8, 4. And we need to have guaranteed minimum patient ratios, which we're working on now. And I hope it's not going to take 50 years, but those are 2 big pieces of work that the union is currently working on.
And Tom, what does it mean for you to just see the growth in the last 50 years, how far it's come since you first started all that time ago?
Well, I'm absolutely delighted with that. There have been challenges that have changed over time, and the union has responded to that. They're going to continue to do that.
And this, of course, is National Nurses Week. Any messages you'd like to share with the nurses out there?
Well, first of all, I think all Nova Scotians, including myself, need to thank the nurses for showing up every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whether it's in the community, in long-term care, or in acute care. Nurses are there every single day, even though sometimes there's challenges in their workplace. They still come. They still give excellent care to Nova Scotians. Nurses are not just caring individuals. They are skilled professionals that bring a lot of knowledge to the bedside, and they're there for the patient all the time. So I want to thank them on behalf of all of Nova Scotians, and certainly the Nurses Union, for jobs that are very, very difficult, but somehow they make it look that it's not as difficult, and they don't bring that to the patient. They bring care, they bring knowledge, they bring skill. And so I think we're very fortunate in Nova Scotia to have such a skilled nursing workforce.
Well, congratulations to the Nova Scotia Nurses Union on 50 years. Thank you both so much for joining us here this morning, and National Nurses Week runs until May 17th.